Sniffing the air lightly so as to not screw his trick over by casting a location spell, Kitty found himself drawn inexorably towards the small library where two familiar scents lingered: his old master and friend, Darkwatch Deferens, and the slightly citrus, bubbly scent of Magus Don Tanelin, who smelled suspiciously similar to the red-headed man. Crouching low within the shadows of a corner, Kitty licked at his hand before frowning, realizing it was still Frank's rough, large mitt, equally realizing he had neither cat ears nor whiskers in Frank's form. Suppressing a sigh, he listened in closely, his eyes looking only at the fireplace, knowing both were accomplished enough to sense him looking directly at them. Simply moving, Todd. Legatus Vulcan is beside himself with worry, and perhaps a bit of fear. The guards mirror that worry, and have begun to space themselves from watching Magus Todd properly. Darkwatch, what is going on? Nothing you need to worry about, Officer Tanelin. All goes to a plan, and all is going according to plan. The Darkwatch lounged gracefully within a large, overstuffed wing-back chair, his long legs crossed at the knee and his hands hooked around them as he gazed at the younger Magus with a wicked grin. The only thing we worry about is whether or not Frank's patience will last. If it does not, he may make a move we have not foreseen. Hearing the emphasis in his voice, Tanelin leaned forward from her own chair, her hands gripping the armrest tightly. Then, he is being tested, perhaps? Darkwatch Deferens, Legatus Vulcan is publicly calling for his head and yours. I cannot simply sit by while he makes such derogatory suggestions that you are unworthy to be the head of special jurisdiction, and even further that you're in cahoots with Todd. While I would give my right hand to be inside of Mr. Todd, this has nothing to do with my sexual preferences, varied as they are. Deferen's voice took on a harder edge as he continued. You will continue to follow the instructions of the Darkwatch and the Special Jurisdiction Branch. Do nothing save that. But Frank Todd is out and about at odd hours, doing whatever he wants. Just today, he taught at the Shadow Magic class as if he had been doing it for his entire life. This, only an hour after his cell had been ransacked for contraband that he had somehow slipped past the many and various wards. Isn't he our prisoner? Uncle, don't you dare presume upon our shared bloodline! Deferen's voice changed dramatically as he shot up to his feet, his shoulders bunching with lanky muscle and his hands clawing at his sides. The air about his mouth fairly rippled from the power of his multi-throated words, his aura changing to a terrifying black. Kitty grinned, recognizing what was happening, even as Magus Tanelin squeaked and sank deeper into a chair, sheer fright in her bright blue eyes. I have buried more of our shared blood than you have friends! So long as you remain within the Order, I am the Darkwatch, and pray you never have to be reminded of that again, Officer Magi Don Tanelin. Kitty suppressed a chuckle, biting his bottom lip as the delicious upsurge of rage and fear swirled about the air itself, drawing it into him and feeling it strengthen him even as he watched the Darkwatch glare at the smaller Magus.